Uzodimma issues final warning to unknown government, says no negotiation with criminal group. Please subscribe to our channel if you haven't. Governor Hope Uzodimma of Imo State has warned criminals terrorizing the state to desist from their activities or be ready to face consequences of their actions. A report has it that criminals masquerading as a non-government have in recent months turned the state into theater of violence. A record that All Progressive Congress APC chieftain Ahmad Golak and several other Nigerians have lost their lives to the violence often blamed on separatist group, the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB, which has denied the accusation. But in a Christmas message to residents of the state on Saturday, Uzodimma said he would do everything possible to protect the interests of the state. The interest of Imolites in general supersedes that of any individual or a sectional group, and it's on that note that I make bold to resound government's non-availability to negotiate with any criminal, no matter the coloration of the nomenclature. In the spirit of Christmas, I therefore extend hands of fellowship to everyone in the business of banditry, kidnapping, and other related crimes to either turn a new leaf or face the full wrath of the law, for the security of lives and properties of Imolites and residents remain sacrosanct. Once more, I felicitate with you as we celebrate this season with love, Uzodimma said in a post on his verified Facebook page. This is amazing. Uzodimma says, the interest of all Imolites supersedes that of one individual. If that is so, he, Supreme Court Governor of Imo State, should honorably leave that seat for the rightful winner, Emeka Ihedioha. The desire, the interest of the majority of the Imo people is to see you, Uzodimma, out of that seat because you didn't win the election. You came forth, you were wrongly imposed on the people, and they don't want you. In fact, you're being the governor against the collective interest of Ndimo. Is one of the major reasons for insecurity in Imo State, and you know that. If you really want the problem solved, then start by leaving the office with your deputy and your political party. Hand it back to the winner. That is the main cause of insecurity in Imo. You said you care about the people's interests. So the most honorable thing is for you to leave that seat. Meanwhile, the next story. I am spending first Christmas outside Igbo land since 1985. This according to Joe Igbokwe. He says he's spending a Christmas outside Igbo land. Well, Joe, if you like, spend it in Cotonou, Potiskum, Sambisa, Okokoloana, and Achubaya also. Of course, Christmas is a period for Christians all over the world to share love and rejoice with their family members. The season offers opportunity for those that walk outside the shore of their fatherland to return home and enjoy the Yuletide. This is mainly Igbo culture to return home to, observe Christmas. Joe Igbokwe, a chieftain of the All Progressive Congress IPC and heir to Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu of Lagos State, has complained he could not make it to Igbo land for Christmas this year. The 65-year-old man took to his official social media platform Agbalanze Nnewi to lament his inability to travel to his hometown of Nnewi, Anambra State. The special advisor to Sanwo-Olu on drainage and water, Mbochagota Resources, Mbochagota, expressed that this is the first time he will be celebrating Christmas outside Igbo land since 1985. Igbokwe lamented that he is homeless in Nnewi, but remarked that he has another home in Lagos State. Now, record that IPOB members were alleged, he said IPOB members set his house ablaze. That was in October 2021. I just remembered. This is an opportunity he's using to beg Lagos State to help him build another house. Simple. According to Igbokwe, the reason he's celebrating his Christmas outside Igbo land cannot be disconnected from insecurity going on in the region, allegedly aided by, that's according to him, the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. And he prayed Igbo land return to the days of glory in the fullness of time. And on such prayers we will say amen. But people like you, Joe Igbokwe, should learn to say the truth and stop distorting it, because of the little change, peanuts you get from Ndiofe man. People like you will continue to say the bandits, killer Fulani headsmen are not a menace. That's what people like you peddle. You would even do jingles with it just to appear nice to some people. The major problem, that is it. People like you should tell the truth about the situation of Igbo land. People like you should not just open their mouth and, say what, because you feel you can say it. Say hurtful things against a whole race. Just like I said earlier, Okukoluane and Achiwai also. That is your case, Joe Igbokwe. Okay, you've been celebrating Christmas since 1985 in Nnewi. This year, you can't celebrate, you say, due to insecurity, due to IPOB, due to your unguarded comments. You've been speaking as if you have a gonorrhea of the mouth. You have been saying whatever you like. You have been hurting the interest of a massive number of people. Even though you don't agree to certain things, there are ways to address it. You don't just open your mouth, yap, because because you are subordinate to one Tinubu, and you receive your payment, and then you hurt a whole race. Nobody stops you from going to celebrate Christmas in Nnewi, but you choose to ostracize yourself, because the way I look at it, you ostracize yourself by yourself. That is it. Anyway, I don't have your time for now. Let me look at the next story. Stop unending court battles. ABGA is advising Andioba. Stop on these unending court battles. Our Progressive Grand Alliance, ABGA Warriors Forum, Chinedu Obiigwe has advised Andioba to take a rest and stop unending court battles. He was reacting to a recent judgment of the Federal High Court, Abuja, that stated emphatically that the All Progressive Congress, APC, did not fail the candidate in the last, that was November 6, 2021, governorship election in Anambra. So Obiigwe said Oba was already dying politically, political death. I can see the political coffin. Perhaps he doesn't want to die. That is why he's fighting with his last drop of blood. But how they go on politically? Chinedu Obiigwe said the court in its judgment spoke the truth, since it was a well-known fact in Anambra that APC did not conduct primaries for the purpose of choosing its party candidate. Obiigwe said Oba's alleged claim that APC has a hand, that ABGA has a hand in the Federal High Court's judgment that disqualified him was tantamount to he said nothing concerns ABGA with APC's internal problem, internal disease they are having. Even as he saluted the dark fighting spirit of George Moore, who should actually be the main APC candidate, but was, the issue of who is APC candidate for that November 6th election is APC's problem and has nothing to do with ABGA. Oba's attempt to link ABGA with the recent Federal High Court judgment is a joke taken too far. As a matter of fact, Moore went to court with verifiable and reliable evidence, and the Federal High Court Abuja based its judgment on evidence presented to it. Will Oba survive this? And this reminds me of someone who is greatly demolished with blows in a fight, but he refused to let go while receiving more punishment. INEC and DSS reports that were presented to the courts as evidence made it known that APC did not conduct any primary election in Anambra. Oba was obviously sleeping when Moalo got the DSS and INEC report as evidence to use against him in court. His threats of appealing the decision of the Federal High Court, Abuja, is a medicine after death that will not yield any fruitful result for him. He can drag the case up to Supreme Court level, but the truth still remains that Nigeria of today is not the same with the past era. It's like Buhari and co has choose not to meddle with election again. Buhari is repenting in his final days in office, perhaps. Oba's problem can be described as self-inflicted problem, and in that regard, he should carry his cross alone. Chinedu Obi said. And remember, Oba has been advised to work on rather retrieving at least quarter of what he lost in bribes, Nando Tia, rather than spend more wasting people's time. Anambra is reverberating with Soludo. So Oba should concentrate on recouping, not recouping an investment. Oba spent so much, and the way he came out, feeling he has won Anambra election because he has done an assignment as in bribing people, and he has Uzodimma who manipulated his way to become Imo governor, and he believes things are settled with Uzodimma and the Supreme Court. He got it. He doesn't know that and I don't believe that will happen in Imo again, Seth. Uzodimma will not be allowed to do such a thing again, though he will next apply the power of incumbency. But right now, as it is, so they want to replicate the same thing in Anambra, and they were told no. If Agemendi we were able, Oba has been advised. Oba, the best thing you should do now, know how to retrieve your money back. For example, the Anambra Deputy Governor, okay, I don't know how much you gave him to leave ABGA for APC, and you felt leaving is like tearing down the whole of ABGA. Then how much you paid Uzodimma? I don't know if Oshomole is no longer around. Perhaps you have paid him. Anyway, let me leave you to think about what was shared today. Add your comment on the comment section. I'm Azuka Oja. I say bye for now.